Okay, looks like we're live. I am live. Okay, today is going to be a little different. This sports related baseball. Those of you that know Barry Bonds, the legendary slugger that currently owns the record for most home runs. He's the all-time home run king with 762 career home runs. He also has a single season record with 73 home runs in one season. So he's a single season home run king and the overall home run king for a career. Um, the question, let's see, a lot of people have been asking. Go through the emails. Yes. Should Barry Bonds be in the Baseball Hall of Fame? He was denied recently, I think a couple months ago, or a month ago. He was denied yet again. I think they said that's the last chance he's going to have to even be on the ballot. So it looks like he's never going to get in the Hall of Fame unless they revamp things and change things. He retired after the 2007 season. So you're talking, what was that, 15 years ago he retired? That was the season he broke the all-time record for most home runs. If you go by the investigations, what was it, the Balco investigation, the steroid investigation, he was never found guilty of any wrongdoing. MLB baseball has never stripped him of any of his records, any of his accomplishments. And I don't believe he was ever even suspended for anything because he never was proven to be guilty of any wrongdoing, any steroid use, cheating. Given my honest opinion, I mean, growing up, I always enjoyed watching Barry Bonds, so I might be a little bit partial with my opinion on this. I personally think he should be in the Hall of Fame. At the same time, though, I don't really think it matters if he's ever inducted into the Hall of Fame. I mean, he owns all the records, at least the slugging records, home run records. Percentage on base was I think an all-time record. And he was by far the greatest power hitter for about at least, I don't know, a 7-8 year stretch when he was just ungodly with his statistics. I mean, his home run to bat ratio was just off the charts. I mean, just in 2001 alone, the season where he hit 73 home runs in one season. Think about that. They play 162 games a year. He almost homered in half the games, 73 home runs. I mean, that's like a crazy ratio. And of course, we all know, like I just said earlier, he's got 762 career home runs for his career. His 22-year career, he played in the big leagues. Yeah, a lot of people disagree, but I think he should be in the Hall of Fame. And whether or not he ever is allowed in the Hall of Fame, I don't think it matters to me. I personally don't give a crap about the Hall of Fame. I just look at the accomplishments, what these athletes have done on the field or on the court or wherever. And if they were never found guilty of anything, whether he cheated or not, whether he used steroids or not, I don't know. I mean, I just know he was found not guilty of any wrongdoing. And they still are not allowing him in the Hall of Fame because what happens, see how it works is, for those of you that don't follow sports, when they do voting for who gets in the Hall of Fame and who doesn't, the only people that vote on it are sports writers. That's it. Guys that write for like ESPN or Yahoo Sports, whatever, Fox Sports, probably even CNN. They just vote on who they want to get in, who they want to see in the Hall of Fame. So Barry Bonds, he kind of pissed off a lot of sports writers over the years. He didn't get along well with many famous sports writers. So I think this is sort of like their way of slighting him. They're like, haha, you're retired now. You don't play anymore. we're still sports writing and we still get a vote on who gets in the Hall of Fame. So and you were a dick to us your whole career, so we're not going to vote you in the Hall of Fame. That's all it is. It's politics. In fact, I should have put this video under the politics section instead of the sports section. That's all it is. Everyone knows that Barry Bonds is a Hall of Famer. Whether his name's enshrined in the Hall of Fame or not, he is a Hall of Famer. He was a Hall of Famer before all of these allegations even came up about him getting bigger in size. His head supposedly got bigger and his arms got bigger. Even before all of that, he had, I think, over 500 career home runs and over 500 stolen bases throughout his career. He's the only, I believe, he's the only player in baseball history to be in the 500 club. 500, at least 500 home runs and at least 500 stolen bases. His slugging percentage, I think, is an all-time record. Home runs, an all-time record. Single season home runs, an all-time record. On base percentage, all-time record, I believe. And I think his batting average was, for his 22-year career, was almost 300. It was like 298, 299. So I don't know, just judging by his body of work, the 22-year-long career, he played 22 seasons from 1986 to 2007 was his career span. I would say that he more than deserves to be in the Hall of Fame, even though I don't personally care because I don't take the Hall of Fame seriously. I don't take the Hall of Fame seriously in any sport, baseball, basketball, football, because it's, like I said, it's all politics. I'm going to make another stream. I don't know if it's going to be today or another day on a few other athletes that should be in the Hall of Fame and they're not, in various different sports, just to prove how much of a joke the Hall of Fame committee is and the writers, the sports writers that get to vote on who gets in and who doesn't get in. I'm going to be covering more snub topics. Who got snubbed, who didn't get in, and baseball, basketball, football. I could cover anything, even golf, tennis. But as far as staying on topic here, as far as Barry Bonds, he should have easily been a first ballot Hall of Famer. No question about that. Some of his accomplishments on the baseball field, on the diamond, will, I'm sure, never be achieved ever again. And, I would consider Barry Bonds like I would say the modern day 21st century Babe Ruth. Now I know a lot of people's going to laugh and say, yeah, but the first, what was it? 10 years of his career, 10, 11 years of his career, he was like the skinny dude that was known for speed, stealing bases, running fast. And then after the first 11 or 12 years, everyone pointed out the fact that he did gain a lot of size. His arms got bigger. He was just heavier. And that's when the power started coming in. He started hitting more home runs. A lot of people, including, I believe it was Bonds himself, said that he was taking various different supplements to put on more muscle weight, more muscle mass. And I was doing research on that, and you can bulk up the way he did without steroids. Now, whether he did that without steroids, I don't really know. And I don't really care because he was never found guilty of using steroids. So, but I've seen guys that have bulked up before and gained a lot of weight and gotten bigger. And people might laugh and say, yeah, but your head can't get bigger and this and that. Actually, I've seen guys put on weight and even their head gets a little bit bigger. It doesn't have to be human growth hormones to do that. It can be natural supplements and just working out every day and eating a lot. He probably ate a lot of food during that period when he was getting bigger and more muscular. He probably ate more, had more body fat, I'm sure. But his hand-eye coordination, his speed, with the baseball bat, being able to power through that ball and generate a ton of velocity, that never changed. He was always great. with his coordination and his hand-eye coordination, even when he was younger. And of course, as he got older, same thing. You know, he was great. He was always a great hitter, great base stealer. You know, and he always had the power, even when he was in his 20s. Before he got bigger, he could generate power. I think he had a few seasons where he hit 40 plus home runs, even before he put on size and extra mass. So yeah, to shorten things, you know, like I said, I don't want to go on and on and on and do a biography on Barry Bonds, but yeah, to answer the questions on whether he should be a Hall of Famer or not, I'd say yes, he should be a Hall of Famer. A lock. Shouldn't even be a debate. There shouldn't even be any debate on Bonds getting in the Hall of Fame. But like I said, I don't think it's ever going to happen, because I think this was his last chance to get in this year, and he failed to get in. So yeah, I don't think it's ever going to happen, but needless to say, he should be in. So okay, guys, that's going to wrap things up for this. If you have any more suggestions for other streams, I would love to do that. And like I said, please like, if you can, subscribe, leave a comment in the comment section down below, and give me more ideas for better stream and videos to do. Hey, what's going on? How you doing? Yeah, Mark McGwire, he should be in the Hall of Fame. And Roger Clemens. Hey, that's another good one. Yeah, Mark McGwire, Roger Clemens, Alex Rodriguez. No, I'll save that for another one. Hey, I'm going to end this stream here. Like I said, yeah, Sammy Sosa. That's so funny, Sammy Sosa. Remember we saw him? He kind of looks like Michael Jackson now. Okay, hey, I'll keep in touch here in a second. I'm going to just end this stream, and then we'll see about talking about something. But anyways, guys, please like, subscribe. I don't ask for money or anything, so yeah, just try to support the channel as best as you can. Give me new ideas for new content to create. Sports, conspiracy theories, government related, politics, anything on along those lines. Murder cases, unsolved crimes, the unexplained. And that's going to do it. I'm going to wrap this up. Take care, guys. Peace.